Hey everyone, it is Carol. I'm the creative owner of Be Inspired Market, and we have day 7 of 12 Days of Christmas. So hopefully, as you're hopping on, you'll say hello. Bill, my husband, is watching comments. So we have another gift idea that's going to be super different, and it's going to kind of piggyback off. What does that say?
Save.
Yeah. And then if you wanted to change those other ones. So who can I say hello to? Hey, Patsy and Debbie. Let me help Bill here 2 seconds.
Julie said, hey there, kids.
Let's see. So if you want that, you could do that.
Got it.
Okay?
On all of them.
On all of them, yep. Okay, perfect. We see Eva and Donna and Joanne. Hey, Susan. So, hey, Lisa. So we have a fun project tonight. I think this is going to be something that you may want to try because they're really popular right now. And I'm probably going to say it wrong 100 times. Hey, Stephanie. Thanks, Julie. She's already spreading the honey. So make sure you guys are doing what Julie's doing. Spread the honey. Comment, spread the honey. We give it 48 hours. So we actually have yesterday's, and then it'll be today. We'll let it go through the weekend, and then we'll pick 2 of you to receive some happy mail. So we appreciate that. Hey, Tina. We got Birdie.
Can you just look over here? I just want to make sure your mic is on.
Why do you think it's not?
Mine wasn't on.
Oh, Bill's wasn't on, so you didn't hear Bill. All right, so bad. Patricia. Okay, so what we're going to be making, and again, I'm probably going to say it wrong. It is a charcuterie. Is that right?
Charcuterie board. Charcuterie
Which,
board.
in the days of growing up with our parents, they were probably just called meat and cheese platters, but they've gotten fancier. Charcuterie. That's it. So we'll just have Bill say it the whole night. But we're going to make one, and we're going to make it extra special. And it's kind of something that piggybacks off that wine glass set that we did the other night. So if you have just caught us, make sure you guys go and watch the replays. We have lots of projects we've done in the last week. Spread the honey. Thank you.
From steamy Arkansas. Yeah, ooh. Michelle, it's hot here too.
How steamy are you?
We're in Florida, just outside of Tampa. It is steamy.
It's to the point where I took the dog out this morning, and I was so impatient with her having to go pee because I was sweating already. It was like 80 degrees.
Yeah, but the humidity was ridiculous. I think they said it was like the real feel today was like 103.
Oh my gosh! Hey, Barbara.
What's the temperature where you guys are from? What kind of temperature you guys have?
We're gonna have our question of the evening too.
I got it. You don't have to look at me again. I heard you the first time. Purposeful Indulgence is on. She said, "Hey."
Oh, I miss you, Alexis. Miss you. I want to meet you. All the crafty ladies out are in Nashville doing a business retreat, and we were supposed to go, and unfortunately aren't there.
We couldn't leave all of you,
but I know that they're out there, so I appreciate them.
Sherry Wolf said,
and this is actually up Alexis's alley.
Sherry Wolf said it's in the 70s.
Oh, nice.
Somebody else said it's in the 80s. Okay. Judy is 80s.
Very cool.
89 in Branson, but sticky.
Yeah. Okay, so this board, I'm going to show you. You got to stay till the end. I'm going to show you how we're going to make it food safe. Everything that I'm using is going to allow you to be able to use the board as is. And I'm going to explain all the curing process and all of that. But we're going to make it super cute, and we're going to make it actually into not just a board, we're going to make it into a riser. It's just going to have more of a impact statement when you put it on your table, when you're entertaining for the holidays. It will make a beautiful hostess gift. So just fun ideas. Oh, she said, can't wait to see. Okay, so let's start with what we're going to be using. This is a 17-inch round. I use this round a lot. I've made Lazy Susie's out of it. I call it Lazy Susie's, just let me be. I've made a tray, like where I've just put maybe lower legs on it, or actually not even legs. It just had handles on it. Then it was a tray. So today we're going to actually make it into a riser, and we're going to use this as our surface to make our board. And I have a cool trick that we're going to try to do. If I followed Sage Roberts. She has Vintage Charm Creations. She is a chalk couture designer, but I followed her in my chalk couture days. And she did the neatest trick with taking the Dremel on wood. And we're going to try that trick today. So I just want to give her credit because I did see that. And I thought, well, let me put my spin on it. And I'm going to make it on my board. Okay.
If comments are in your way, swipe to the right. If comments in your way, swipe to the right, and they'll
Yes,
go away.
and then captions go up. I think there's a way to do it. You have
It's
to
the
hit
3 dots.
3 dots on the video, and then you'll be able to remove the captions. Spreading the honey. Thanks, Kathy. And Donna, hello. Okay, so the way that I'm picturing this, I think when you do a board like this, or when you make this for when you're entertaining, what is it called?
A charcuterie board.
Yes. I think the hardest thing to remember is kind of like what goes on that board. So we're going to divvy this up like a pie, and we're going to use some stencils to kind of give your hostess or whoever you're gifting this to that guideline. And then I'm going to give you some ideas on what you would put on a board to kind of take it up a notch too. So, hey, Kathy. Okay, I'm kind of eyeballing it. It's a 17-inch round. You can get all fancy. It doesn't have to be, you could be a little more precise when you're not on a live. And you can make it anyway. So I'm just taking a pencil to start. Okay, so it's a pizza pie. Well, not a pizza pie in Chicago. Do you guys have that? We struggle because in Chicago growing up, pizza was cut in squares. Somewhere here in the South or wherever, I think New York does it too, where they cut in triangles. I'm not used to that. So anyway, because I said pizza pie. Watch it on YouTube. Yay. Okay, I'm kind of getting a little fancier. So
Shirley Welsh will be 84 years young this Saturday.
Oh, happy birthday.
She said, God is good.
That's
yes,
awesome.
I agree.
Maybe we could get Bill to sing. And we also have that special giveaway. If we could get up to 500 of you on here, which would be 1,000 eyeballs, we will do a special giveaway. We didn't do it last night, but we can still do it tonight if we get there. It's still sitting on my craft desk. Oh, Pat just said, isn't this better? So make a pizza pie. You're just kind of taking your board and
make a pizza pie. Yeah.
You're just making, so you're basically now going to take your triangles and you're going to cut your triangles in half. And again, I'm doing a lot of eyeballing, but it doesn't have to be perfect.
Kathy said squares is the only way to cut pizza.
Right? And here people look at you like you can't ask for square. They look at you like, what are you asking for? That's one thing. Chicago.
Actually, that one place we go to
actually,
here.
this is the easiest way. Don't do it like I just did it. Kind of move your board, and then all you're going to do is consistently do this.
That one place we go to here in town, they cut it in squares.
Oh, that's right. You're right.
Liz, she's making a charcuterie board, if I said that right.
Yes, you did.
Charcuterie board?
Yeah. Okay, so it's not bad. My eyeballing. So I just took my pencil and I lightly scored it to kind of give me a guide. So we're basically going to give, like, this is just going to be a board that your host or whoever you're going to gift this to can use, and we're going to put the basic things that you put on a
charcuterie board.
Thank you. Okay. All right. So, like I said, I saw Sage Roberts do this trick with a Dremel, so we're going to try it. You want to get the Dremel on?
It's right behind you. Good luck.
Honey, don't say that. If it doesn't work, then we're still going to do it. Yeah, we're going to, well, we'll do the back or we'll do something else. And then I'm going to show you all the products that we're going to use today is going to make this food safe. So don't worry about that. You need the triangle to eat from. Oh.
Eat from the point. You fold it over, and then you start at the point. It's folded over.
Allison, don't forget the question of the evening.
We got it coming, ladies.
Okay.
We got it coming.
All right. How are we turning this on?
You're plugging it in and pushing a button.
Okay. So this is a Dremel. So the purpose of this, the way that Sage did hers, she did something completely different. She didn't do a board like this. She did it where she did it on like smaller little pieces. So I just like the idea of drilling into it. So it's going to kind of give that indent but not crazy. So hopefully what we're going to use as far as our stain and everything is going to make it darker.
So the switch on is here.
Okay.
Well, I'm not going to do it till you look at me. And then you are literally going to have to keep a steady hand and follow it straight down.
Okay.
Don't touch that.
Okay. We're going to see how this works. If it doesn't work, we'll do it another way.
You're going to need 2 hands to hold it straight. There she goes.
Okay. So it's not bad. I have to put more pressure on it. I think I surprised him a little more.
Got dust all over.
I got dust all over. But basically, and mine's a little jiggly, but that's okay. You get the idea. We're going to do a little more. So you're basically, all you're doing is you're putting this big groove in your wood. Then we're going to sand it down. And basically what that's just going to do is kind of divvy up your board. So when you're putting and making your
charcuterie board,
it's going to give you sections to put your food in.
Sherry said, I feel like I'm at the dentist.
Okay, so that was, let's see. All right, let's see if this is maybe, no, I'm going to keep doing it the way I'm doing it.
Can I give you a suggestion?
Yes, you can. Mm-hmm.
I would try to use 2 hands.
Okay, how am I
So
going
if
to do
you
it?
need me to hold it down, plus I think I would pull it towards you.
Okay.
Instead of going to the side. I
Okay.
think pulling down is just going to be easier.
Okay.
And I would maybe let me hold it, line it up to where you need it.
Okay.
So, or clamp, you would clamp it. Plus, I wouldn't use the metal side of this. I would use the wood side of this. But get it to where you want it.
Did I turn on to a dentist show? You're funny, Jenny.
Is that good?
Right there. Nope, right there.
Okay.
A little closer. A little closer. Hold on, let go. Please. Okay, there we go.
Go. 2 hands. 2 hands.
Okay.
2 hands. And you want to keep it low. You want to hold it like a pencil. Nope, you want to hold it like a pencil. There you go. And hold it down. Hold it down. 2 hands. Go. 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 Stop. There you go.
Keep going. Trusted hubby.
I would let Bill do it. Somebody just said, Carol, protect your
I
eyes,
like
please.
it.
Protect your eyes, please.
Trusted hubby, yes. I like it. Hold on. I don't think it's super bad. I think it's pretty cool. And again, it takes some practice to get that Dremel going. So we're gonna do another one. Oh, happy anniversary. I got a splinter though. Careful. Please protect your eyes. It's okay. I'm okay.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's just a little dust is all it is.
Yeah, it's dust. It's not. I'm gonna go that way again.
You're going across?
Yeah, I'm going across. That way.
You on the metal side or the wood side?
Wood side.
Okay, go.
I'm okay, ladies. It's louder than it is.
Go. Push against the ruler. Stop. Gotta go fast. Hold on. Push against the ruler. You're picking up right at the last second.
Yep.
That's what caused
I'm picking up. But
see how straight that is?
Yep.
You
So
go,
as the more
once you go, you just go.
Yep.
There's no stopping and starting.
Okay, we got one more line.
Sorry for yelling, ladies.
We're fine. But see, the more you do it, it's fine. You guys are, it's good. It's louder than it is. And with 2 hands, I agree. Bill is helping me. Okay.
Just go. Stop. Hold on, hold on. No. Don't lift up. Don't lift up.
Don't
Go right
lift
off
up.
the end.
Bill helping her. Yes. And he helps me a lot in the club too. So you guys, there's dust everywhere. That countdown, did I do it right? 4 days? I just said her sending money. Yes. 4 days and we open to the club. So Bill helps me a lot in the club. We craft together. So
yeah,
make
Natalie.
sure you get on the, sorry, Waitlist, comment DIY Club.
Natalie, I'm sure they do have a router attachment. I do believe that is a router attachment. It's just, oh, yes, I know what you're talking about, Natalie. That's a router attachment, but it's a handheld. It doesn't have the guide on it. Doesn't have the guide, but yes, you're right.
Never know what you're going to try new, right? Did you guys think that? But go follow Sage. She's on Vintage Charm Creations, and she has amazing ideas. And she did the Dremel, and she did it like shiplap on little pieces of wood. And I was like, oh. So I thought, how cool is that? So it definitely takes practice. Mine's a little jiggly. But we do have the other side, so if you ever screwed it up, you could just flip it over. These are super inexpensive. At least the last time we were at Home Depot, these were only about $6 or $8. Hey, Judy. Okay, yes, great teamwork. I agree. I don't know what I would do without him. So it's a little jiggly, and that's okay. You guys know I like to try new things, but I'm giving you the idea. You go with it, and you do what works for you.
Where are your baby wipes, Julie said?
I have some. If you don't want to do this part, don't do this part. You could do everything else.
Shirley said, OMG, all my fillings just fell out. I know, right?
Funny.
That's like the dentist.
It
I don't
keeps
like
spreading the honey, ladies.
Hey, Carmen. I don't like going to the dentist at all.
Okay, so all I'm going to do is I'm going to sand this down.
She's just trying to get the rough edges off is all she's doing.
Yep.
No Skittles tonight.
Oh, yeah, what happened?
No Skittles.
Okay.
Grandson took my Dremel and never returned it, Kathy said.
Oh. Okay, so right now we have like a piece of pie. We have 8 sections. Oh, that's who Kathy said. Thanks for joining us,
My
guys.
teeth are throbbing.
Yeah,
Okay, we're done with that. So.
And when you put Dremel in it, it has handles on both sides. Oh, okay. Is that like that big one? Yes.
Yeah, but they make it for a Dremel. They make it for a Dremel, so it's easier to guide.
Well, yes, that's exactly what Sage did, Julie. She did like faux lines, and it was just the coolest thing. And so, again, I'm taking that idea of the Dremel. I've never thought of that. I've done faux lines with paint, and just taking like your paint and making it darker, and that absolutely works. So this is just another idea that I thought was super cool. Thanks for all the stars, guys. Hey, Brista. Happy Thursday. Totally no idea what the Dremel foot did. Right, Heather? That's what I said. So, but I always like to give credit where credit is due and where I get the ideas from.
Melissa, she's making a charcuterie board.
Thank you, honey. I can't say it. Okay, so what we're going to do for this is we are going to use all food safe products. So you guys know I love my Dixie Belle. This is gel stain, and we're going to do this, and you got to stay till the end because I'm going to tell you what you're going to seal it with that's going to make it 100% food safe when you're all done.
Patches just said, Carol, could you do the lines with that pen that burns the wood?
Yes, Patches. That's another great idea.
She was going to do that idea, Patches, but
I thought of doing that, but that is a good idea. You could take what's called the scorch pen. I've done some projects with this, and basically you could write out that's an awesome idea, Patches. You could take the scorch pen, do exactly what I did, write it out, and then basically you take your heat gun and you can score your lines in it. That is another amazing idea.
Teresa said, I've got a lot of dental work that needs to be done. Maybe you guys could do it cheaper. You know what, Teresa? I probably could, but it would be very, very painful.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and stain this. So I get these packs from Amazon. You get 50 of them, but I cut them up. You get really big sheets like this of cloth, but I like to cut them up because you don't really need that.
Melissa said, what's your secret with the scorch pens? I never have any luck.
The scorch pens, to be honest with you, all you have to do is you make sure that you shake it really well and you pat it down so the tip gets really wet.
Really juicy.
And then you do whatever you want with it or write out. It's patience, because a blow dryer will take you probably twice as long. I have my heat gun, and really it's just keeping it on steady heat. versus, kind of moving it around too much. But eventually, it does take some patience, though. It takes a little bit.
Hey, Stephanie, that pen is
or wood burning. That's a great idea, too, Natalie.
That pen is in the Amazon store, Stephanie.
Yes, that's
so go check
pen.
out the Amazon link, and the Scorch pen is in there.
It's not a paint pen, Heather. The Scorch pen has a special liquid in there that allows it to...
That reacts when you put heat on it.
Yep, perfect way of saying it. Oh, thanks, Cheryl. Cheryl spread the honey.
Yes, that is a Waffle House cup, and I know I did not steal it. I actually bought it.
So I'm using Dixie Belle gel stain. It's the water gel stain, the Voodoo gel, and this one is Up in Smoke. I was kind of going with some different colors. I want to do the, I want to do the gray. So you're going to see where those lines come into play and what my idea was with this. Okay, don't do what I just did. When you're staining, you want to go with the grain of the wood. So that's what I'm going to do. So we're going to keep making it darker. But you're going to see what I meant what I was talking about. And you'll see my little squiggly lines because, you just got to do it live. I think it's like I had the idea and I mentioned it to Bill and I didn't think it was good.
That's what you all love about Carol, right?
Oh, Patches loves the gray.
I don't think she thought the Dremel had that much power.
I didn't think it did.
Yeah.
When Sage did it, she made it look so easy. So I was like, oh, I could do that.
Where'd you get that bag of rags?
Amazon.
In the Amazon store.
So if you go to if you comment link, you'll get a link to everything Be Inspired Market. So you'll get a link to our Amazon store. And anytime I use a product that I get from Amazon, I put it in that store. So all you have to do is go to, it's called like Craft Supply List, and then you can pick it up for yourself. Okay, you're going to kind of see my jagged lines, but that's okay. You get the idea.
It could be a jagged charcuterie board.
Yes. And when, you know what? And in reality, when we're all done, there's going to be food on it. Not on this one, because I'll give you all the instructions. This will be a blog post, so if you're sitting there trying to write notes, don't do that, because we'll get that all taken care of for you. Perfectly imperfect. Yes.
Allison said, "Hey, I wouldn't be brave enough to do something like that on a live."
Yeah, there's a lot of things. I said, I really had one live that I remember I did something with a stencil, and I couldn't finish it. I had no plan B. No plan B, no plan C, no nothing. Okay. So I'm making it darker because I want it a little darker than it is. So when you're doing stain, you're basically, if you want it darker, you just keep applying the stain to it. You can let it dry a little bit and then keep applying.
That looks nice.
It does, right? The gray?
I like the gray. It's kind of like a whitewash.
Yeah.
Or a gray wash.
A gray wash. Thanks, guys. Yes, comment link.
Natalie said, keep spreading the honey. Let's get to 500 plus tonight.
Right? That would be nice.
She's got it sitting on her desk.
I do. It's right there.
Last night we didn't hit it.
We appreciate you guys.
Yeah.
Okay. And next week, we are live all week. And it's really to wrap up our 12 days of Christmas. And it's to share with you guys, our DIY club opens 4 times a year. So if I'm talking about it a lot, give me some grace because we only open 4 times a year. And it is an amazing club. It is a private membership club. And I just love it. We love it. And we would love to have you.
What about me?
So this is what we're going for. And I'm going to do the sides because you definitely want to get your sides done as well. And then you'll see my little jinky lines.
Hey, what about me? Do I craft in the club?
He does craft in the club. Bill helps out. We do a lot of fun things. That's funny. Sheila says she has friends who are interrupting her time because they're messaging her. That's too funny. Okay.
Thank you, Judy, for pushing that honey. She said I pushed that honey to those that let me.
We appreciate that. Okay. So, can you see my lines? But that was my idea. So, With a steady hand, you would have nice lines. Or you can use Patch's idea, take the scorch pen and scorch it. But you're basically taking your board and you're making it so whoever you gift this to, and we're going to make this into a riser, whoever you gift this to is going to be able to always know what to put on their
charcuterie board.
Thank you.
Rebecca asked, what are you putting on the wood?
Oh, your wedding is your daughter's wedding. Congratulations. So this is Voodoo Stain. This is by Dixie Belle. It's a water-based stain. And that's, you don't want to use anything that has any kind of chemicals in it or anything. Everything has to be either water-based, no VOC, which we're going to be using some paint. And then, like I said, my top sealer is food safe. Okay. So you guys get that idea? Spread the honey. Thank you. Okay. See, I'm trying to see.
Cheese, fruit, and meat tray.
That's pretty much what it is.
Yeah. You're right, Carmen.
That's exactly what it is on fancier terms, for sure. That's what I said, I think, in the beginning. I said years ago, or when we were growing up, it was called the meat and cheese tray. Oh, thank you, Nicole, for answering questions. Okay, these are, you can get these at Hobby Lobby. They're little, like, candlesticks. I don't know.
Holders.
Every time I see them, you know what it reminds me of? And Beauty and the Beast. The little candlestick.
Oh, the little talking candlesticks.
Every time I see that, that's what I see. Beauty and the Beast. But we're going to use this as legs. So I'm going to make this into a riser. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stain this as well. I'm going to put my little... Oh. Thanks, guys, for spreading the honey. Maybe we need to, like, lower it. Is 500 too much?
No, 500 is nothing. 300, I sing happy birthday to, who was it? I forgot who it was.
Oh, what was our question of the evening?
Oh, question of the
question
evening.
of the evening.
I think we need new ones.
No, we haven't gotten. Are you putting them back?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, you're not supposed to do that.
Oh, that one we had.
See, you're not supposed to do that. You're supposed to just get rid of them.
That one we
Child
had.
of the 70s, right, Carmen? Yep.
That one we had.
Carmen, why are you putting them back?
That one we had. I can tell the ones that are folded really tight are the ones we haven't had.
So I'm just putting stain on my little candlesticks because that's going to be the feet. Seriously?
That one we had. Honey, we've been doing this for a long
time. I know, but why would you put them back?
Just in case you needed to reuse them.
Hey, Sheila.
Hi, men, Heather Allen said.
Right?
Oh, this is a good one.
They're all good.
Are you ready for the question of the evening?
Let's see.
I need some hearts.
308. Thanks, Natalie.
I need some hearts.
300. Yay.
I need some hearts.
Okay.
Hearts for the question. I'm waiting. Thank you for the stars.
Okay. So there, it's just a light stain. Just to make it look. And I don't mind if my stain like puddles in certain areas. I like that look. But if it's not a look for you, then you can definitely do it a little neater. So. Okay.
Joanne's birthday is the 28th. She said you could sing to me. That's my mom's birthday. Okay, we ready for the question of the evening? I see the hearts. So here is the question. If you could live anywhere in the world, where would it be? If you could live anywhere in the world, where would it be?
I'm curious to know what your answer is. I'll tell you what mine is.
You better pick Florida. You want me just to throw these away then?
Yes.
Oh, I thought you were saving them.
No.
Hawaii, California.
Oh, Barbara, we see you. Don't feel invisible. Please don't feel that way.
Where's
say hello.
Barbara? I didn't see
There's
her
a lot of comments, so if we miss you, please say something again. We're not ignoring you. California, Australia.
Hey, yes. Barbara, I see you. So where would you move to, Barbara?
Hawaii, Sherry.
Hawaii, California, we have.
Okay, let's dry this up a little.
We're waiting on Barbara.
To our next. The USA, Dee says. Where are you now, Dee?
Hawaii, Carmen said.
Ooh, Italy.
Iowa.
Las Vegas, Nevada, Mommy
I
says.
think Nicole's the winner
Where's Nicole moving?
with Carol and Bill.
You're funny.
We
Kathy
have
said
extra room.
Italy, right where my family is. Oh, that's sweet.
Back
Kathy.
in Texas, Hawaii, Scotland, where my family came from, Italy,
So I'm driving.
Colorado,
Love the springs.
Belgium, Farmland, New Jersey, Florida, Texas. We haven't had a lot of Floridas.
Allison said next door to you and Bill. Use all the help I get. You're all good, Allison. Right here in Wisconsin.
Ocean Springs.
Oh, Bonnie, you're so sweet. Turks
Vermont.
and Caicos. Ooh. Oh, Joanne said, tell your mother happy birthday.
Nicole said, "Oh, okay. Can I have it? Can I live in the dream room back?"
The dream box. I'm waiting for my shipping. I'm waiting for them to say it's being shipped. But I will have to tell you, we will take you along that process from start to finish when the box gets here. And Bill is got a lot of hours of building, so it does take a bit to get it together. Did you know that?
I'm not involved with that part.
Steve said anywhere. Steve Barber said anywhere cold. Love it cold. Okay.
Tennessee. The Azores.
So what we're going to do, I did this on my Cricut, but I know most of you or some of you do not have a Cricut. So when the blog post comes up, I will, in the blog, put everything that I'm putting on my
charcuterie board, as I was yawning. Sorry.
And you can put it in any font or anything. You're just basically putting your text in Design Space or Silhouette or whatever cutting machine you use. I'm just giving you the words that I'm using that would be on your
charcuterie board.
But if you don't have a Cricut, you can still take this inspiration and you can use stencils. If you comment stencil, you guys know I love essential stencils. So you may not do all the words, but you could easily spell out fruit and bread and meat and things that we're going to be using. But you can use stencils. So don't feel like you can't. You would have to play around with it a little more than what I'm doing. But again, it's just an inspiration for you to figure out your own board and make it special. So I'm just giving you the idea.
Pat just said, Carol, you better have lots of Skittles on hand when he puts that dream box together.
Oh, yes.
New Mexico, the mountains of New Mexico.
Oh, okay. Ah, we're getting up there.
Barbara said I was told yesterday that I'm no longer terminal.
Oh my gosh, yay!
That's awesome,
That's
Barbara.
Awesome. Oh my gosh. I got like chills.
What great news.
That's so amazing.
Where do you get Americana brand paint?
Americana, Deco Art Americana, you can get at Joann's or Hobby Lobby, or you could go directly to decoart.com and you can get that there too. Okay, so here are my stencils. We're going to take these apart.
No, Judy, no, don't go anywhere. She said, sorry, Agnes is calling us to have to watch replay. Bye.
Oh, that's okay. Tell Agnes we say hello. We're good. We're good. Bill's like, no, don't go. We're down to 306.
Oh, Tammy. Tammy Howard.
What did Tammy say?
Tammy Howard, I really do love you, but that's not the news I wanted to hear.
Uh-oh.
She said, hey, Bill, realistically, it's only about 4 hours to put the dream box together. So that'll take me 8, Tammy.
Well, Tammy's being really nice because last time I checked, it was double that. But we're all good.
Maybe Tammy's husband can put it together. Or...
Oh, that's right, because Tammy has one. Okay,
oh, no.
So I'm just taking apart my stencil. So hang tight. This might be a little longer live.
Sheila Stubbs said, my Joann's had almost the entire store on sale yesterday.
Oh,
I
did
hope they don't close it. I know I heard some Joann's are going to be closing.
Yes, I think Carol Klaus posted in the club for all you ladies. She found an article that said that they were looking to possibly close. I think there was some other one.
Barbara said she was 43 days in the hospital.
Oh my gosh.
That's crazy,
well,
Barbara.
Thank you
Well,
for
that's
coming
awesome.
And choosing us
yes.
here. We appreciate that.
Julie McLeese said, I'm always available to help you, Bill.
Right?
I might need it.
Yeah. That's funny. I think he'll be fine, but maybe I won't be because he's gonna have to put us
Sheila
together.
said, Bill, I could send my husband to help you, and it would only take about 12 hours to get here to put it together.
Right, exactly. Okay, so I just have my letters. Excuse me, as I burp up my chili. What was that? Yes, he is, Barbara. So happy for you. So happy.
Barbara does deserve a song. I just don't know what song to sing.
Okay.
You are the champion. That's all I know.
That's all
my
we know.
friend.
All right, save your scraps.
Mm-mm.
I see all the hearts. Okay, so I'm trying to think what I had in mind. We're going to see. Okay. So if you're just joining us, our question of the evening was
if you could live anywhere in the world, where would it be? So if you're just joining, we do a question of the evening. We want to know what your thoughts are. If you could live anywhere in the world, where would it be?
Yes.
And if you already answered and you answered wrong the first time, answer again.
All right, I got to go find my little cricket
Oh,
thing.
no, Carol.
Hold on. Let me go get my little...
What are you cutting?
This is stencil material. So I cut this on my Cricut, and the words that I am using is bread and cracker. Well, bread. I just said bread. Veggies, nuts, cheese, fruit, meats, sweet treats, and dips and spreads. But I'm going to see how this fits all on the board. I'm kind of playing with it. But that's kind of what makes up a
charcuterie board.
You can have more of something else. You can eliminate something. You just do what is right for you. But I always find it like, if I look at this and it kind of tells me, oh, I need some meat. So it'll help me kind of put a really cool board together. So Alaska, somebody said. Okay.
Somebody said, I love your shirt. Is it in the shop? No, that shirt is not in the shop.
No, we did this forever ago. We did it when we first started. I haven't put it back in the shop, but I could.
It's not a Bucks hat. It's actually a Colorado hat. I got it when we were in Colorado. So it's got like mountains on it, and I think like a sunset, and then it says
nice.
Colorado.
Oh, fancy. Oh, fancy. Mansion on the ocean. Oh, that's cool.
That's awesome. I don't know if I'd need a mansion, though. I mean, Carol might, just for all her craft stuff, but Allison, I don't think I would need a mansion. I'd be fine in just a trailer on the ocean. Could you imagine? I'm kind of a minimalist when it comes to that stuff.
Okay, so I'm just kind of going around. So basically, like I said, on the blog, I'll give you what I put, and then I just use a simple font to kind of just keep it clean. But you can definitely do whatever works for you.
Scorching pens are unavailable.
Oh, geez.
Put it in your wish list, maybe. And then when it pops
what
back
other
up,
place has them?
I'm sure Hobby Lobby's got it.
Hobby Lobby might have it.
Yep. They might have it. Hobby Lobby?
Yeah, they might have it for sure.
Betty wants to live on Fort Myers on the beach.
Lake Superior.
That's where Carol's brother just moved to, Fort Myers.
He did. He's only about 10 minutes away from the beach. We're in Plant City. That's where I always wanted to live.
Where would you?
Wherever you are, honey.
Oh, no, that's the wrong answer. That's the wrong answer.
That's not the wrong answer. How is that the wrong answer?
Well, I'd probably say on a beach somewhere, for sure. I like the ocean. I like the Gulf side. So probably somewhere along the Gulf side, but right on the water.
Yes.
But I'm not as fancy as Allison, so I don't need to be in a mansion. I would love my houseboat and cruise the ocean blue. Yes, Martha, I'm right there with you. That's what I was going to say.
Bill doesn't think I would do well in a houseboat.
Not a houseboat even, just a big boat. Just a big boat, keep it at the harbor, periodically go out. Maybe
we talked about having that as a second home.
Maybe move around to some different kind of islands and that kind of stuff, like on the weekends, and then
thank you for the stars.
Always come back to your dock. Vacationing on Anna Marie Island right now. Helga, that's beautiful.
Oh, good for you, Helga.
Her friends. but still good for you and your friends.
What does that mean?
That's awesome that she has friends that go into Anna Marie Island. Oh, hello. What was that? Sounded like a shotgun over here.
Nice motorhome with a huge window, right?
Yes, that would work. Nicole said, I just checked Hobby Lobby. Nope.
Nicole's
Thanks,
good
Nicole.
for that, though. Thank you, Nicole. That's one thing with the club. I will tell you, it is a smaller community, and we have amazing ladies. I mean, when they see things that we're crafting with, they're always kind enough to share, kind enough to even say, hey, I'll send it to you. So if you don't know what our DIY club is, it is opening next week. Just comment DIY. We have some early bird specials coming up.
Comment DIY Club.
Club, yes. Thank
Comment
you.
DIY Club.
Okay, let's see how
Shirley said Plant City has a huge flea market. Look at you. Never going to the Plant City flea market.
What flea market?
North of I-4. There's a huge Plant City flea market. You've never been.
No, we've never been.
Right away, she wants to move out of Plant City.
I do want to move. I'm not going to lie to you.
I like
people.
Plant City. It's fine.
Bill likes Plant City. I do not. Do not. So, it's bad to say, but it's true.
Sherry Wolf's brother is a yacht captain.
I saw their pics. I'm so jealous.
Hire me. Hire me.
Hold on. Okay.
We're about an hour and a half from Anna Marie Island.
Yeah.
Helga, so we're not too far.
So this is what my stencils look like, okay? Again, these are just ideas. They're not, they'll be on the blog. You can use them for inspiration.
Make it your own.
Make it your own.
Stop repeating me.
No.
How are we not at 500?
I don't know. I must not be interesting. But we appreciate the 200 and some. Keep spreading the honey.
Guys.
You guys all have an opportunity.
Strawberry Festival?
We went once.
Robbie said, no luck at all finding calendars.
Oh.
You never
keep
know, Robbie.
looking. Did you look on, well, I know online you have to buy a bulk, but maybe you have friends that you could just, like, get in on and just split them up. That's just a suggestion. I don't know. I bought a whole bunch of them because we've got a lot of fun stuff coming up with those calendars.
Okay, where I would want to go, I know you ladies are going to think I'm crazy, but I love the beaches and I love boating. So here's my answer, my final answer. Somewhere in the Bahamas.
What?
You're not coming with?
No, I'm fine.
Why would you not go to the Bahamas?
I said I'll go wherever you go, honey.
Oh, then we're going to the Bahamas.
I would go wherever you go. I came to Florida. Okay.
Nicole said, I agree. I kept putting off joining, but I finally did.
See?
I will never turn back.
Aww.
I'm a club lifer now. Thanks, Nicole.
We love you, Nicole. We do. We have we always say it's a special group of ladies in there for sure. Okay, I'm almost done. For you guys that don't like to watch me weed.
Linda said, why did y'all move to Plant City then? I had to go to a second Dollar Tree to find calendars. Linda, we're originally from Chicago. We moved down to Florida. We moved to Lakeland, centrally located. I, at the time, was traveling a lot for work before COVID, right? Everybody's going to say that now. Before COVID, so I needed to be close to an airport. Orlando and Tampa, those are a couple of the biggest airports for me that are in the central part of the state. And we liked Lakeland a lot. And then our realtor was like, oh, well, Plant City's right next to Lakeland. It's not too far. I like it. I like where we're at. Our home is beautiful. I like where we're at. Carol is from the actual city of Chicago, the northwest side. And she likes a little more, not as much country, not as much agricultural, not as much farm, kind of that stuff.
Yeah.
Maybe a little faster pace, where I don't like that. But that's where we ended up. So, but we do have a beautiful home. Our neighbors are awesome.
It's not so much the fast pace. I'm not looking for like nightlife or anything like that.
Nightlife? We never go out.
No, well, that's what I'm saying. I'm not looking for that. I'm not a fan. That's all. without offending anybody. Mine doesn't have any calendars either. Yeah, I don't know if all the stores have had them out. Okay, so I'm still doing this. Let me just get this. So this is just, again, we're making a charcuterie board. I can't say it right. One more. Pure city girl. Like I said, we like Lakeland. Lakeland's not like, I mean, I liked it. And where we live is fine. It's just everything outside of where we live. Okay. Cheese. You can't forget the cheese. So my like obsession lately is brie cheese. Like I crave brie cheese. So my board would have brie cheese. Like meats, like you could do, I printed, this will all be on the blog. I printed some ideas like salami, pepperoni, sweet treats. You can do everything from like truffles. Truffles are really fancy, and they're chocolate. You could do fruit for like grapes and strawberries and things like that. So has anybody made a board before? Like what do you put on your boards?
Carmen said check Tractor Supply for calendars too.
Oh,
good
that's a
find.
great tip.
Good find.
Okay, so this is what I have. So I have cheese, I have dips and spread, and like I said, we're going to see how this fits on the board. Bread and crackers, nuts and olives, sweet treats, veggies, meats, and fruit. So let's see how
Linda
this is
said
gonna go.
those calendars are very shiny. How do you dull the shine?
The calendars, what calendars?
I'm assuming the ones from Dollar Tree.
How you dull
The shine. I don't know if you would want. Do you want to dull the shine, Linda?
Are you
I'm assuming.
are you Mod Podging with some of them or something like that? Because then you could just use Mod Podge, a matte finish. Okay, so we're going to stencil with drop cloth. That is going to be what we're using. I can open it. Barbara says, I'm a city girl.
Olives and dried fruit. Oh, I
Yes.
love olives. I love olives. I didn't as a kid. Do you guys like olives? I love olives. Green or black olives? Which ones do you like?
Okay. So let's get this on here. We're good. I think this is like a longer live, but you guys are good, right? Okay. Let me get a little piece of transfer tape.
Mississippi has no food.
No food where?
I'm not sure, Barbara. I don't know. No food at all?
Okay. Your transfer tape you can use.
And Jody said no olives for me. Jody, I would have never. Jody, I can almost read your mind, Jody.
Yeah, Jody's in the club, and that's what we mean. Like we get to know these ladies on a personal level.
Green just to eat and black on pizza. I like putting them on my fingers. Remember when you were a kid, you put them on your fingers? Or stuffed, the blue cheese ones.
Blue cheese ones are good.
You don't like those. You always say olives are too salty.
No, I've had
Don't
some.
try to be sophisticated. Don't try to be sophisticated.
I mean, I'm going to kick you off this show.
Don't try to be sophisticated in front of my friends.
You're going to get fired in about 2 seconds.
Yep, stuffed green ones.
Just dressing them with a sanding block. Oh, that's a good tip. Thank you, Robbie.
Stephanie has green olives every day for breakfast.
Oh, for breakfast. Okay. All right, let's get these on here. We're going to finish our little board. So,
what type of transfer tape do you use?
This is one I got off of Amazon. I get everything off of Amazon. So it is I think I have a Cricut bucket. You can go take a look. And I like it. I do like it. And this is just stencil vinyl. So this is 813 or 831. I always forget. 813 or mask. Okay, once I get this going. Dill pickles.
I love pickles too. See, I didn't like all that stuff when I was younger, but as I got older, my palate has gotten very sophisticated. Pickles.
Yes, sophisticated.
Actually, Aldi has amazing bread and butter pickles. I could eat the whole jar in one setting.
Yeah, they're good.
Stop interrupting me. And then save the juice. Here's my tip. Save your pickle juice. And when you're cooking a chicken breast for something, whether you're barbecuing or something, marinate your chicken breast in the pickle juice. It's amazing. I promise you.
That's so funny.
Hy-Vee has an olive bar. Ooh.
I don't think we have a Hy-Vee here. Do we? Oops.
No, we don't have a Hy-Vee.
No.
We have Publix.
Yes, we do have a Publix, which I like. I like Publix.
Oh, Sheila's got a really good idea. Sheila
What?
Stubbs.
What?
She said, "Hey, Bill, if Carol fires you, maybe you can draw that really good unemployment benefit." I don't even get paid, ladies. I don't even get paid.
All right. That's funny.
I'd probably be kicked out of the house.
Skittles.
Paid in
That's
Skittles.
funny. That's funny. Well, he's like being rude.
Because I like pickles and olives? I've never seen you eat
He's
an
like
olive.
calling you. I like Plant City. You don't. You're not moving to the Bahamas. I like olives.
You wouldn't
don't.
move to the Bahamas. I say we do it, though.
I said I would move into a motorhome and travel.
Where would you put your dream box?
In
Where
the
would you put
motorhome.
your dream box?
That's the whole plan. That's the whole plan, honey.
She wants to move into a motorhome, travel the country, visit all of you, and pull a trailer behind with her dream box in it.
I do.
And craft with all of you. Like, pull up in front of your house and craft with you guys.
I do.
Would you feed us dinner?
Love all the bread and oh, see, that's cool. Okay.
Jody, the question of the evening was, if you could live anywhere in the world, where would it be? Jody, if you could live anywhere in the world, where would it be? I can't wait to see Jody's response.
Georgina's a good tip on the pickles.
Yes, Robbie, green olives. I could go for some too right now. They all want green olives right now.
Oh.
What is that, Sheila? Where is that place? But hold on, I'm looking for Jody's answer. Come on, Jody. I know there's a little bit of a delay, but not that much of a delay. And don't say Duluth.
I'm going to kind of mix this up. I don't know. Do I want to mix it up or do I want them all going one way?
Nicole said we'd go out for lobster.
Lobster.
Lobster. Lobster rolls. Or just straight up lobster. I don't think I've ever had
I think
lobster.
the big triangle needs the bread.
Yeah, bread and crackers.
Hold
It
on.
needs to be cut and do bread and crackers.
I know. Hold on. I'm trying to see how I'm going to do this. Hold on. The veggie could have the small little triangle. And don't put, I'm trying to like have the meats and the vegetable be together. I don't like that stuff touching. I don't know if you guys
Sheila
know.
Stubbs, I have no idea what that
See,
is.
Kathy said I can-
Runzas? Runzas, she said. I would feed you runzas.
I don't know. what
So
that
they're
is.
all going to feed us, so we're good.
Okay.
Barbara
Right.
Brown said that would be awesome. Barbara Brown, the problem going over by you, we'd be so strung out on Mountain Dew. We'd be so strung out on Mountain Dew, and the problem is we got to go to bed. You're a late nighter, and I know that from the club. So
Okay, we're going to play around. We love you guys. When are you buying an RV and want to craft everywhere? We are buying an RV and want to see. Charlotte said that. We're buying a RV and want to craft everywhere. Okay.
I think Jody left. Jody, did you get afraid? I didn't see your answer, Jody. Kathy said you can come anytime, and I will cook for you.
Aw.
Becca said, I add fresh green beans to pickle juice and let it marinate for about a week.
Ooh. Nice.
Yum. A charcuterie board is what she's making.
Yes.
I think putting them all the same way would be easier to read.
I think so too. So I might have to move this around a little.
So
we'll see.
runza is a Nebraska thing. It's ground beef, onions, and cabbage wrapped in a yeast-raised dough,
Ooh.
kind of like a Hot Pocket.
Oh, that sounds good.
Send us some, Sheila. That sounds amazing.
Mhm.
Jody answered. Oh, I see that, Robin. Okay,
Thanks for
I
hanging
gotta
out
find.
with
Oh,
us.
here it is. Somewhere where it's 72 to. This is Jody's answer.
Mhm.
Somewhere where it's 72 to 77 year round, no snow, not too hot, and no humidity.
Oh.
I think that's California. Jody, that's California. Right? Ladies, isn't that California?
Okay. That's so funny. So I'm just using, you guys can see, I'm just using the same transfer tape.
Have you ever had
You
a
don't
dilly?
have to do the different. I'm not doing anything fancy here.
Have you ever had a dilly bean?
What's a dilly bean?
D. Explain.
What's a dilly bean?
If you guys know what a dilly bean is,
Too
explain.
costly.
Because a lot of people know what a runza is. I have no idea if I'm even saying that right.
Not either.
Allison said, after the week I've had, this is such a delight. I'm laughing like crazy. Welcome to our world, Allison. Southeast parts of California.
Oh, somebody said it was 104 in California.
Dill pickle juice is also good for leg cramps.
Ooh.
No earthquakes, mudslides, or wildfires either. Jody, I think you're running out of places. Oh, Kathy said sounds like Hawaii.
Ooh. Oh, shoot.
Pickled green beans. Do you cook them? Do you
Green
cook them?
beans?
Yeah, that's what dilly beans are.
I'm not a fan of green beans. Oops.
San Diego has perfect weather, Tina said.
Oh, sorry.
Runzas as in Oklahoma.
These are the projects where I think I need to sit.
Well, you're not getting my chair. Pickled eggs. I don't know if I could do that.
Pickled eggs.
But the runzas, that sounds really good. And I've been to Nebraska many, many times, and I have no idea. I've never had that before.
You've been to Nebraska?
Yeah, I've been to Nebraska for work. Rita said, "Come stay with me. I live by myself. I will cook you country meals. I'm here in Tennessee." Oh, I could possibly do Tennessee, and Jody might be able to do Tennessee.
Jody, he's taking you on a road trip. Oh, Carmen drinks pickle juice on keto. Oh, keto does that? Come stay with me. I'm behind. Oh, brown sugar on green beans. See, that I might be able to do. I eat green beans. I just don't.
Carol needs a tall stool. I'm sitting on it, Patches.
He is sitting on my seat. I don't usually sit, but I have to tell you, this is taking a little longer. I don't even know how long we've been on. We've been on an hour. We're not even done. So, hang tight. Okay, for spreading
Somebody
the honey.
said pickled pig's feet.
Pickled pig.
I don't know if I could do that. If they really are pickled pig's feet.
Said that 5 times.
Galveston, Texas. That's a nice area. Jody wouldn't go there, though, because there's hurricanes.
Hawaii has volcanoes and hurricanes.
Everybody knows dilly beans. How have I not heard of dilly beans? Those sound amazing.
Here, read some ideas, too, of what they can put on their board.
We'll worry about this later. I have comments to get. Don't forget about the club if you guys are interested. If you think this is fun, boom.
Come on over.
Come on over. We got a great group already, and we would love to have you. All you have to do is comment DIY Club
to get on the waiting list.
To get on the waiting list and get more information about it.
Yep.
And you will get info sent directly to you. Maybe.
Oh, Kathy just sent you a recipe. Did you send it on the text? We have texting, too, for you ladies that maybe not know that. Just comment link, and we'll send you our text number.
Yes, you cook the green beans just like pickles. Keep going, Carol. We're having a blast, Patches said. Good, Patches. We need more people. 253. What? Sorry, guys, if you don't like dilly beans, we like dilly beans. Join the club.
Pickled bologna. Oh, my gosh, Joanne. I don't think I've ever heard that.
That's made up. Hold on, Kathy. Kathy Moran said, I had pickled pig's feet when I was young. I wouldn't eat them now. Oh. Are they actually pig's feet?
Yeah, there's a Polish dish that's shoot. There's a Polish dish that's called galeta, and that's made with pig's feet. I know Bill thinks I'm lying, but I'm not.
Cow's tongue, eggs, bologna, all kinds of pickled stuff. The club, Kathy Kirby Smith said, the club is Carol and Bill times 10.
Yeah.
You want a fun night?
It pretty much is. Okay. All right. Oh, shoot. That's a small.
Oh, Carolyn.
We're going to put bread.
Carolyn my favorite was when I went to the Jelly Belly factory. Did you ride the train? They have a train that takes you around the factory.
I know. I've been on it.
You haven't been to Jelly Belly Factory.
Honey, for the love of God, I
Where
did
is
have a life.
Where is it?
It's somewhere by Chicago, and you can drive there.
I'll give her that. What'd you hit me for? I'll give her that because it is.
It is by Chicago.
It's in Kenosha.
Yes.
Pleasant Prairie, Wisconsin.
Yes, and I took the girls there.
Did you really?
Yes.
You take the train?
Around the thing, yes.
The warehouse?
Yes. And then you end up in the store.
And then you buy a whole bunch of stuff you really don't need.
Yes. Yeah. We just met like 24 hours ago.
What did she say? Kathy said, Bill, you have to have German history. Ancestry, I think you meant. Ancestry? Yes, I am German. I really am. German and Bohemian. I don't know what kind of combination that is. And Italian and Swedish. So German, Bohemian on my dad's side, and Italian and Swedish on my mom's side. That's where I get the sweetness from, on the Swedish side. Get it? That's a dad joke.
Okay. We got to move this one because I'm not liking that. Let's see if we can pick it up.
Yes, Kathy Morant. I used to go snowmobiling up in Wisconsin. She said, my uncle had a bar and they were in a gallon jar up at the bar. Yeah.
Oh.
And pickled eggs, pickled pig's feet.
See if we can move this.
Oh, Judy Jones said they just closed the Kenosha Jelly Belly store.
They did?
It was a sad day.
Okay, I'm going to see if I can move this. So we're just going to do.
Barbara Brown said, Bill, I'm German. My mom is German. That's great. Then stop at the Budweiser factory. I don't know where that's at, Carmen. Where's the Budweiser factory? I'm not a big beer drinker. We're not big drinkers anyway, but...
No, we're not.
It's got to be sweet.
Okay.
So you guys are watching right now. Carol put these stencils on?
Stencils on, yeah.
Stencils on. It's going to transform. You held on this long. You might as well hold out another 10 minutes.
You got to hold on for the secret of how we're going to make this, food safe.
Turn the fruit so you can read it.
Turn the fruit so you can read it. Well, it's all facing the middle.
Why is that one not facing the right way?
I'm getting it.
Can you cut it?
Yeah, I'm going to actually just do dips.
Dips.
Funny. I can see the look on your face.
Yeah. Well, I don't know why you're not putting spreads on there.
You keep talking.
Okay. Oh, the one in St. Louis, the Budweiser. I've been to the one in St. Louis, Missouri. I actually lived when I was real little. I probably went with my parents. But I lived in Melville, Missouri, just outside of St. Louis. And I do know we used to go to the factory there. And I've taken the tour as an adult, too. It's pretty cool. I think you did, too, when we went to the Cubs-Cardinals game. Remember we walked around the Budweiser place?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep,
Remember it was really hot?
Yep.
And we saw the horses.
Okay. So how does that look? Let's see how that looks so far. Okay. Let me do my glue gun real quick. And then we're going to keep going.
Geneva said, I don't know about y'all, but I'm getting hungry. Well,
right?
Geneva, what was it? The pig's feet?
Oh, shoot.
Was it the pig's feet that's making you hungry? Sauce and blood pudding? What is that?
That's funny. Okay. All right. So, shoot. I'm getting tired. I'm getting hungry.
Kathy said, my mom was raised in North Dakota on a farm. She had coffee cake and all the good German food. Yeah, we always had coffee cake in the house. But I think that was kind of like an old-time tradition. You always had Entenmann's in your house, right? Just in case somebody stopped by.
Okay.
And coffee was always on as a kid.
That took a while, but we're good.
What is sauce? Do you know what that is? Is that Polish?
No.
They say sauce and blood pudding. What's blood pudding? That sounds like something Polish people would eat. No, I'm being serious.
Blood sausage.
Yeah, see what I mean?
Okay. So this is what I have so far. Okay. So that's what I was saying. When you give this board to somebody, we're going to go ahead and stencil these. Oh, shoot. It kind of gives them a guide as far as what they can put on their board.
Carmen just said head cheese.
Oh, yeah, head cheese. My daughters like head cheese.
What is head cheese
Head
again?
cheese is, I don't eat it, but it's got a whole mix of stuff in there.
It's like all the leftover meat.
I don't know what it is. I don't even want to know. But isn't that cool, though? And you could do your board any style. And then, like I said, if you're just joining us, I took the Dremel and just etched like the wood to kind of give it its space. But again, you don't have to do that. It's just a suggestion. So let's put the legs on because we're making this into a riser. Now, I've kept you guys on for a long time. I am going to stain the bottom. I would stain the bottom, but I'm going to get my feet. So these are my little candlesticks. You can get these at Hobby Lobby. We're going to just put 4 little legs because I'm going to make this into a riser because I feel it's a statement piece on your post or whoever you decide to gift this
Make sure
to.
they're somewhat even so they don't.
I know, I will.
At this point, you don't want to put 3 because then it'll be wobbly.
And I'm using my Ryobi. We're still doing a giveaway or gift away. I don't know if Facebook is going to ding me. Get on our text list. So our texting comment link, get on our text list. Everybody that's on our text list is automatically entered. So if you're on it already, you don't have to re-enter. And then we'll draw somebody to win one July or August 1st we'll draw.
Hi, Dawn.
Hey, Dawn. Spreading the honey.
Oh, Jody said.
I like it with the squiggly lines instead of the good.
Jody said, OMG, my friend's mom found some head cheese in her freezer. She made it 30 years ago, and they just ate it all.
No
way, Jody.
Jody. Okay. So see how cute that is? That's like a statement piece.
That is actually really cool.
That's a really cool piece. So we're going to stencil this too. But how cool is that? So again, if you have the lines or however you do it, and because what I thought too, what you could do to cover it up. So I put these. I'm sorry, I'm talking so fast because I'm getting tired. Those are from Hobby Lobby, but another alternative is if you have these glass little vases from Dollar Tree, you can use that as a base as well. So that just kind of gives you an option.
I like the legs.
But I like the legs, and that's why I chose it. But I'm just telling you, you really just need it to be a riser. That's all, okay? But it gives your guest, not your guest, whoever you're gifting this to, a little section of fruit, olives, bread, cheese, veggies, all the fun stuff.
So
okay?
they know what to put on there.
Yes.
I wouldn't remember what to put on there.
Yes, that's the biggest thing. I think with the
charcuterie board,
you kind of like, you can mix it up and you can make it your own, but sometimes I just personally don't know what I want to put on there or what I should put on there. So this is, again, a guide. And I have to move this over because this is not straight. So let me do that.
What about your lines?
Okay. What about my lines not being straight, right? For first time, I think it was pretty good. First time being live, too, doing it.
Oh, yeah. You got time when you're doing this yourself.
Yeah.
Just take your time. And
the boards are not. So basically, all you're in, these round boards are usually less than, they're like $6. I know lumber's gone up in price, but you can get them for $6. The legs, I think the pack at Dollar Tree is probably $3 or $4. So now you're at $10. And then again, like I said, you can use stencils for this. You can write it if you wanted to. You could even write it out. A good trick with that is I always show you guys the list I will have as a PDF of all of this. You can do the trick where we take the paper and then the carbon paper or the graphite paper underneath and trace it, and then just use your Posca pen or a black marker or something like that. So there's different ways to get this same idea without having a Cricut machine.
Somebody asked, I think it was Lori Parks, said, why would you not put the words the other way? I don't know what the other way is. What other way, Lori? I think it was Lori.
Oh, so you're saying because the person looking at it doesn't see it. This is really going to be blocked because if I'm going to put veggies, my words are going to not be really showing. These words are more like as your food disappears from your tray and as a guide for the person making the tray.
You eat with your eyes. That's the way I look at it. So I think what she's saying is these will be the bread section will be covered up with bread. So you're gonna go, I just want bread. You don't have to look and read and go, oh, that must be bread. But yes, I understand what you're saying, Lori.
Yeah, but it's more. Hold on, sorry.
You could wood burn the names in.
Yes, you could definitely do that.
You could handwrite it. It would be more personal.
Yep, absolutely.
What about spools for the legs?
Yes, that's another idea. So again, I don't know why my paint is so funky. It's just the inspiration, and then you guys go with it. Okay, so let me get some of my paint. You don't need a lot of paint when you're stenciling.
Heather Allen, she said, we eat pork hash here in South Carolina. If you have to ask what's in it, you don't want to know. We put it over rice. Anything's good over rice.
So this is a makeup sponge.
Easy to read upside down.
And then I just have my puppy pad. So then I'm going to go ahead and stencil.
Offload.
Offload, yep. You want to offload for sure. So this is Dixie Belle paint. This has no VOCs in it, which makes it food safe. But we are going to put a sealer on it, and that's going to make it even that more. I got to cut this a little.
How fancy, though.
How fancy.
No, for real. It looks really good.
I think it does, too. I think it's different. I think it's fun. I think, you're again, it's a very inexpensive gift that's going to look like you paid a lot more for it.
Well, Patches just said this would be a great hostess gift for a holiday party. So, Patches, somebody tells you to bring bread, veggies, nuts, olives, sweet treats, dips, cheese. Make one of these, put it on there, wrap it, go to their holiday party, and then when you go to leave, when they're like, oh, we'll give you your board back, go, no, that's for you. That was a gift for having me.
Exactly.
What a great idea.
Yeah, we love that. I love that.
Dawn said it's an awesome gift. Right, Dawn?
And they're very popular now. They're very popular. Restaurants are doing them. And like I said, to me, growing up, that's not what that was. But I do, like, when guests come over, I'm trying to think, like, how am I going to put something together? This is perfect.
Patches said you bring the whole thing. Yeah, Patches.
Great inspiration. Oh, thanks, Natalie. You're so sweet. I hope you guys love it. I really do. And thank you for hanging out. I know it's a longer live than usual.
And like Carol said, it's just inspiration. I mean, run with it.
Yes.
We've seen what you guys do. We've seen how you
absolutely.
ladies take something that Carol did and just upscale it times 10.
That's what I always say. Make it your own. Have fun with it. Do what works for you. And you never know what you're going to end up creating.
Barbara Brown loves
no
it.
right or wrong way of doing
Loves
anything.
it with the words. Patches said you could write a personal message on the bottom.
Yep.
Yes, you totally
100%.
could. Homemade gifts are more meaningful than store-bought. Yep, Becky, I agree. Michelle said, hey. Hey, Michelle, where have you been?
Where have you been?
What are you going to seal it with, Donna?
You'll wait and see. Wait and see. So this, like I said, what I'm using is Dixie Belle. I use the water-based stain that makes it, there's no chemicals in it. And then the paint has no VOCs in it. Now, if you're a person that you're still not sure, even when I seal it, when I show you what I seal it with, and you're still not sure about that, then absolutely just put your food on plates then. You don't have to, if you're not comfortable with putting your food directly on here, but I would.
Michelle's
I would
been here.
She's
She's watching on YouTube.
Oh, welcome. Welcome.
An anapasta salad. Yeah, Italians always have them, but we call it an anapasta salad. Yeah, Tina, those are good.
So when you're stenciling, I like when they're smaller like this, I like using the makeup sponges. And I have my offloading going on in my puppy pad. Which everybody who crafts should have a puppy pad.
Kathy said, your heart is put into this craft. Yes.
It is. It really is. I love this. Okay. So let me throw this out. Throw this out. Throw this out. Throw this out. Put that over there. Cover up.
Becky said, hello.
Plexiglass. Yes, that's a good idea too. Absolutely. Barbara said if you're not comfortable. It's not a clock.
Yeah. And Jody said homemade gifts are not better than store-bought gifts to my family members. They're very material jerks. Yeah, I don't know.
You know
I like
what?
homemade stuff.
My family was like that, Jody.
Yeah.
They were. I would make for my family like homemade like hot cocoa things and stuff, and they appreciate it, I think, but not as much as I'd like them to.
Cut out paper
My girls
plates.
love it though.
Cut out paper plates in pie shapes if you're afraid of the chemicals.
Yep.
But these chemicals the paints and stuff are safe, right?
Right.
They're
There is
all
no.
food safe.
Yes. There's
all food safe,
There's no
this stuff.
POC with it. Okay.
How do you get on the text alerts? Tammy said. Tammy,
Comment link.
Text alerts.
He's gonna put the number up on there, but if you comment link, it's part of the message, and you can just click it, and it'll take you right to the messenger.
That looks so cool. Watch your paint over there.
I know.
And your leg. You're almost gonna put the leg in the paint.
I know. I'm watching it,
Okay.
honey. Honey.
No.
That extra honey was for Jody.
I don't talk to my family because of it. Oh, Jody, you got to talk to your family.
Here's one tip I will tell you as I'm looking at this. Before you put down your stencil, and I forgot to do it, and I think it's probably because I was talking, it's best to sand your wood before.
That was on the floor.
It gives you it gives you cleaner lines, but it kind of has a really cool look to it.
Pat just said you could cover it with clear wrap before you put your food on it.
That's a good idea.
You could do that too.
Yep. Okay. So the colors I used was the smoke. It's Up in Smoke Dixie Belle. It's on our website. We don't sell it, but we are an affiliate. So if you use our link, we do make a commission off
Patricia
of that.
wants to know what a puffy pad is.
It's a puppy pad. Oh, so it's really a pad that puppies pee on, but I use it for crafting. So see,
makes it for easy cleanup, and it's called a puppy pad.
It's called a puppy
she said
pad.
Puffy.
Oh,
that's the joke that I was trying to tell you.
So this is a puppy pad.
Puppy pad.
So I use it for all my crafting.
That looks so good.
Okay.
How did you get that one so straight?
That one was probably number 4. So look what we got so far. How cool that is.
That is cool.
I love it. See, so you have like veggies, cheese, bread. So now what we're going to do is we're going to sand it just a little bit.
What does that do? Just dress it a little?
Smooth it out. Kind of level out the paint. In case there was any.
Oh yeah, that looks much better. That looks so good.
I love it. I love it. Oh, I see all the parts.
Donna said, that's cool. Allison said, that's awesome.
Okay. So we're going to wipe it. So now, to seal it, oh, that is so cool. I love that.
Honey, you did an amazing job.
I love that.
Cool.
I love that.
If your first line would just be a little straighter.
If my first lines were straighter, I would, yes. But you know what? It's going to be covered with food, so that's okay.
And when you're doing your lines, can I just give a tip that I just thought of? Find your center on the board, and then run each line off the center.
Off the center.
Off the center.
That's a good idea.
Because you could actually, even if you wanted, ladies, if you know who, I don't know who doesn't want a lot of meat, they can make the meat a little narrower and the pickles a little wider. The green olives narrow and the black olives wider. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
They don't all have to be even Steven.
No, they don't. And you can mix it up however you want. Sweet treats, like I said, what were some of the ideas I had for sweet treats? Yeah, that's like the truffles.
Pat just said that would cost $60 or more in a store.
100% Patches. It's, again, the board is really inexpensive, the stencil. So what I would use to seal it, and we're going to seal it right now, is...
Allison, it's a charcuterie board.
Yes. Is hemp seed oil is...
Bye.
It's by Dixie Belle. So if you go to beinspiredmarket.net, we have a little logo says Dixie Belle. You can click that. This is food safe. So the way that you do it, and I'm going to give you some tips. I know it's a long live, so hang
They're
in.
fine. Everybody's actually, we're gaining viewers.
So we're going to take the hemp oil and we're going to...
If you're new, you want to know the question of the evening?
Yeah.
If you could live anywhere in the world, where would it be? And Jody never really gave us an answer. Jody.
Jody's place doesn't exist. Okay, so all I'm going to do, so hemp oil seeps into your wood, which is porous. So it's going to give us a really nice finish. Now, here's my tip, though. Hemp oil does take time to cure. It takes about 3 weeks to cure. So, again, this is Christmas in July, so you can make these, let them cure for 3 weeks before you gift them to somebody. Once it's cured, they can wipe it, wash it, put food on it, do whatever.
Kathy, the board came from Home Depot or Lowe's?
Yep.
It's a round board.
Okay. Actually, I can use a brush.
I wouldn't pour it directly on there, though.
Let me see what I'm going to do.
And go with the grain.
I'm trying to see what can I put it in. Hold on.
Dawn said she'd live, if she could live anywhere in the world, she said Chi-Town. We're from Chi-Town. Dawn?
Okay,
We moved to Florida about 4 years ago.
Yeah, I can pour it on there. It's not going to hurt. Okay.
Ooh.
Open it.
You can just pour it on there?
Yeah, that should be fine. Okay, so it's just oil, but this is food safe. So this is,
You have to shake it?
No.
Okay, we're just going to town.
So you're going to take your oil.
Oil.
Honey, it's going to soak in.
Oh, yeah,
soak
you do
in.
need a lot.
It's going to, your board is going to suck it up. But
look at that, too. It brings out the grain and the wood.
It does.
Wait till she holds it up, ladies. Wow.
So it takes your board and finishes it off.
Here, only because I can see in the light.
So you'll see the glare. And like I said, this has to cure for at least 3 weeks for you to use it.
Susie, we're just outside of Tampa, Florida.
My dog's like, what?
About an hour and a half from Clearwater.
So you're going to want to do the edges just so it finishes it off.
Robin said it's like putting oil on your pizza pan.
Yes.
Yes. Yes, it's yeah.
Wow, so cool. So cool. That looks professional.
Carol, you blew it out of
Look at that. So it's got like a sheen to it. So that's going to protect the wood. It's going to protect everything so that once you gift this to somebody, they'll be able to use it. And if something gets on it, they can clean it.
Just one coat of oil?
It pulled some of my stain off, but I'm okay with that.
Just one coat of oil?
Yes, I
No, all it did was pull the grain out.
Yes,
that's all it did. It didn't pull the stain off. And then, Geneva said, how often would you have to oil it?
Depending on how often you use it, usually you can go back to about 6 months, 6 to 9 months. But if you don't use it too often, I wouldn't even worry about it, like resealing it or anything like that. Again, the products that we use from start to finish are food safe. So it's not like you're protecting the lower level layers. It's just giving you a protection over the board. Gorgeous. That looks beautiful. Oh, good. I'm glad you guys like it. I love it. I love it. It came out exactly the way that I had hoped that it was going to come out. Again, it makes an amazing gift. Super simple. I know it took us a little longer, but you can take your time. You can take this inspiration, make it your own, use your own stain colors, use your own colors, use whatever words you want. There's so many possibilities. Deb, I'll have it in the blog post, the font. I can't remember. It is a Cricut font, but it was a simple font. It was just a simple Cricut font. Oh, Patrick said bravo. Stunning. Robin says good.
Robbie said goodness, Carol, you're on a roll, girl. Knocked it out of the park again tonight.
Oh, good. I'm so glad
you are simply awesome, she said.
Aw, thank you guys. So we are going to wrap it up tonight we are not live tomorrow. We have things to get ready. I didn't mention, and I should have mentioned, there's 1 day left. We have a virtual paint party happening this weekend. And you can comment link, go to beinspiredmarket.net and look under Christmas in July. There's a challenge right there underneath the club, and we would love to have you. So that's another thing that's happening this weekend. Otherwise, we will be back Monday. Get on our texting. Look in your emails because emails are coming if you are on the wait list for the DIY club. I think that's everything.
Such a cool
Susie,
project.
welcome. Hopefully you come back. Make sure you guys give us a like and a follow so you let Facebook know you want to see us again. Good night, Denise. Yes, love this idea. Perfect. I'm so happy to hear that.
Allison said she's so excited for Saturday's paint party.
Oh, good. Yes, if you're in the paint party, make sure you message us if you didn't get the email because you're in a private Facebook group. So I know some didn't get the email for some reason. Just text us and we'll send you the link. It is this Saturday. So if you signed up for that party, make sure that you do that. Sandra, do it separate, DIY club, 2 words, and that'll give it to you. Challenge, yes, comment challenge, and you can get into the paint party as well. Perfect, perfect. You would be great neighbors. We love you, Kathy. All right, guys, have a good night. We love you. Thank you for hanging out with us, and we will see you soon.
Have a good night, guys.
Bye, guys.
We'll see you soon.